Hi everyone, welcome to the 222 Tarot channel today. We are going to be taking a look at who is coming into your life next. So this could be romantic, platonic, it could be people you've known in the past, it could be new people. Honestly, it could be for anyone. So could I get 3 piles, please, Spirit? For pile 1, we have Judgment. For pile number 2, we have the Chariot. I love this card. And for pile 3, I'm going to take it off the top of the deck. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. I'm kind of surprised the Two of Cups is here, honestly. I have these little pre-prepared charms. So I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. Something for a camera. Alright, hold up, let me zoom in really quick. Okay, so these are the 3 piles. Go ahead and pick your favorite. I'm going to show each of these up close. This is a flower agate, or I'm not sure if agate is the right way to pronounce it. If you know, can you let me know in the comments if it's either agate or agate, because I always call them agate though. And then we have a cute little pine cone. I actually found this in my Airbnb, so I don't know, I think it's special. And then we have this little electronic thing that I picked it because it was like, first of all, I'm traveling, and so this is like the one crystal that I brought, and I wanted them to all be around the same size, so the pine cone was like the perfect size, and then this was the same size as them, and it's kind of cute. So whatever it is, like, hope you guys like it. But go ahead and pick your favorite pile and we will get started. Also, just a side note, I like to do the shuffling for each pile before each reading. So there is a section where you can watch the piles each being shuffled, or you can go ahead and just go straight to your reading. It's up to you, and it will be linked down in the timestamps below. Hi guys, welcome to the pile selection process, and thank you so much for joining me here today. Before we get started, I actually wanted to share a little message with you that came out while I was shuffling the cards. So we got this garlic, and I read it and I love the message, so I wanted to share it, but you can go ahead and pause that and read it if you want. But actually, I think I'm just gonna read it too because that's easier for me. Sorry. Aluminum sativum whimsically displays its purple plume above the ground, but in the dark subterrane, this flora produces a bulb that is rich and pungent. In this earthy element, we glean wisdom. Not all darkness is bad. Memories from our lives are deeply ingrained. Moving those moments from subconscious to conscious requires work. When we dig in, we take a subterranean approach. But you take this trek, what resources can you access when you are ready to do your work? For me personally, I have been doing a lot of inner work over the last few years. And one really big takeaway for me is that darkness is not a bad thing. And it's kind of just like, how can you, for me, the way I look at it is, how can you see the light if you aren't familiar with the darkness? So I've kind of in the past like thrown myself into, I don't want to say darkness, but when I say that, what I mean is, like, if I feel a certain way and it's a really negative feeling, I will take the time to like feel it and understand it, and really just like cry and like do whatever it is that, however I feel, like I really just take the time to express how I'm feeling with myself when I'm alone and when I feel safe. And yeah, I just realized like darkness isn't a bad thing. And as a reader, I used to do, thanks for listening to this, by the way. It's like really nice that you're here. But anyways, I used to do Etsy readings on Etsy. So I was an Etsy psychic for a while. And one of the, sorry, I can't remember what this has, oh yeah, like I always tend to read subconscious energies, and I really like looking at the shadow self as a reader. I know this isn't really related to this reading per se, but I think it's so important to look at the darker side of things, not because they're alluring or because of anything like that. It's actually very painful, but I think it's like, how else can you heal it and understand it? Because the darker parts of you and of all of us, they're just misunderstood and they're just led astray. And when you learn where they're coming from, where those energies are coming from, you can give love to those energies and teach those energies to help you in ways that you never even imagined would help you. Like, it's just, I've transformed so much from doing inner work, and I've kind of always done inner work in a way because I've always been very sensitive and I've always been very open to feeling my emotions. And I have had a few experiences where that feeling that I think it's important to embrace darkness, at least the darkness in ourselves, not in the outside world, but in ourselves. And just to understand it so that we can heal it. And it's a really difficult process, and it takes a very long time. And doing the inner work to retrain yourself and heal yourself is really, really hard. And so this message just like, I don't know, it felt really personal to me, and I wanted to share that with you guys today that chose to watch this part of the pick a card, because I just thought it was a really beautiful message that it validated that for me, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, let's get to it. But today the topic is who is coming into your life next. So we are going to get, also, I just noticed, but on the back of the deck we have detachment. So I think the universe wants you to take this message not necessarily with a grain of salt, but to be detached from what you hear. Let's say I say something that makes you really happy and you want it to happen. That's great. Expect it to happen, but don't be sad when you haven't seen it yet. Just have hope and have faith, and I'm sure that all these things will happen for you. Staying detached will be the best way for you to help your own mental health. So okay, let's get into it. Can I have a card for each pile, please, Spirit, that will help me understand who is coming into that pile's life next? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try that again. Unless, I kind of want to take these three, actually. Okay. Do you guys mind if I just say, okay, girls? Because I literally am speaking to everyone. Like, I'd be calling my brother girls. I'd be like, hi, girls. He hates it. Okay, so I'm gonna get tarot cards now. This is the Orien's tarot deck. Spirit, can I please get 4 cards for each pile? And I want to know who is coming into that pile's life next. I'm gonna start with pile 2. 4 cards for pile 2, please, Spirit. Oh, so I didn't realize you guys couldn't see that. Sorry. We have 1. For pile 2, please, Spirit, who is coming into their life next? To be honest, you guys, it's a lot easier for me to shuffle like over here. I think I'm gonna take those 3. We also have the Star here and the Ace of Wands, so it's a really positive energy to start off the reading. 10 of Swords, end of cycles. If you've been struggling with relationships, friendship, platonic, or romantic, whatever it is, your end of the cycle is around now. Starfish, I know sometimes can represent surface level people, so if you have a lot of surface level people in your life, it seems that that cycle is sort of coming to an end or coming to a close at this point in your life. Have hope. And Ace of Wands, you are either really going to enjoy the people that you see next in the future, that you meet next in the future, or following what you enjoy and following your passions is what is going to lead you to those people. Also, we have 4 here that I just literally were laying on the top. Is this for pile 3 or pile 1, Spirit? I think these are for pile number 3. And then I'm just going to take the next 4 on the top, and that is going to be for pile number 1. And this deck is it's only major arcana, so I think that I kind of want to use it as if it's an archetype deck. So what kind of archetype are the people that are going to be coming into your life next? And archetype is like, what kind of role do they play? Like, what kind of person do they identify as? Like, are they an empress, or are they like the star card? Like, I don't know. Who are they? Are they the moon? Like, who are they? So let's just get 1 card each for each pile, Spirit. I'm going to start with pile 3. Can we get 1 for pile 3, please? Okay. And can we get 1 for pile number 1, please? I'm going to take this one for pile 2. And I guess this one for pile 1. Do you guys want to look at this one and see what it is? We have death, transformation. I think the message with death is like, at the end of the day, nothing is stagnant and nothing is going to stay the same forever. So it's important to really like, there's no need to get too caught up in where you are necessarily, because everything is ever changing and ever transforming. Your life is always going to transform. You have not met all the people that are going to love you. I promise you that. You have not met all the people that are going to love you in your life. So it's like, I don't know. There's always something new around the corner, because change is the only inevitability. The only constant is change. And I just saw 1111. So just embrace the changes in your life, and anything that doesn't feel good, it's not going to stick. As long as you don't hold on to it, it's not going to stick. Okay, and can we get a flower card for each of... I've actually really grown to love these cards so much. I just think the meanings on the back, they really help me like understand where my pile is at and where the reading is at. Okay, we have this one for... This is funny because that was the one that was on the top when I started shuffling. I don't really want to use it for any of the piles though. Honeysuckle. You guys can read that if you want. I personally am not going to read it. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, we have 1 and 2. And for pile number 3, I'm going to take this one. I think that, I'm sorry, I think I'm going to switch those two. I just feel like that was meant to be the pile number 1. I honestly don't know what these flowers are because there's a lot of cards in here, so I'm not really sure what the message is. I promise I'm not meddling. Okay, and then we're going to grab 2 of these each for each pile. So what person can each pile expect next in their life, please, Spirit? This is for pile number 1. And another for pile number 1, please. Okay, I don't know why that one is turned around. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so hard for me to shuffle here because there's not that much space. And we have another for pile number 1. And then for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Okay, we got a few that came out, so there are 4 cards here. I'm gonna put 2 there, and I'm gonna put the last 3 because there were actually 5 cards there. And then finally, I wanted to grab 1 Care Bear card for each pile. So, who is a person coming into their life next, please, Spirit? Oh, that is for pile number 1. Oh, wait. I am not going to take those because there was 3 of them and they just fell upside down. Who is coming into pile 2 and 3 life next? Oh, why does that keep happening? It will have 3 and they're upside down. Okay. I'm gonna try again. I don't know, I just kind of want them to come out like not right side up. And also, I only have 2 piles, so I want 2 cards, please, Spirit. Sorry, guys, your reading got a little bit. Okay, for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Thank you. I feel like it's this one. And for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Oh, okay, this one has, what? Bruh. What should I do? Should I just put them like 1, 2, 3? Okay. Okay, sure, I'll do that. And then for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it with 1 because pile number 3 got an extra one of those, so I think it was meant to be. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this part of the reading. I will see you in each of your piles. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today. I'm going to set aside these. So it looks like you guys chose Judgment. Let's get into it. So your Care Bear cards, we have make time for fun, get out there, have some fun, just keep taking chances and having fun. And we have pay it forward, find a way to be a blessing today, try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. That is so sweet. Okay, and we have the 4th house, home, family, belonging, security, and roots. And we also have fixed, stabilize, maintain, and wow, this is a very beautiful energy, you guys. And you guys got the moonflower. Unfold. These nocturnal bloomers offer any beholder a breathtaking experience when they unfold. Glowing in the moonlight, moonflower encourage us to reveal those aspects of self we might otherwise keep hidden. This flora, like no other, symbolizes the beauty we can uncover when we overcome our fear and look inward. Imagine what might happen if we no longer permitted fear to control our choices, but allowed possibility to be our guide and unfold freely. Wow, that was just a beautiful message. Also, you guys have, yours is upside down. I'm not sure, like, is that, unless the moonflower grows upside down like that. I guess it's probably, I thought it was this way, but it's actually this way. That's interesting. Okay. And we have Judgment again. Oh my god, what? That is crazy. This is one of my favorite Judgment cards. I just love the art on it. Okay. Wow, and it's right under Judgment. That's so crazy. All right, for your tarot cards, you guys have the 10 of Swords, that came out during my little message in the, oh wait, so did this, and we have the star. I thought I shuffled these, though. The Ace of Wands. Wait, what the hell? I think that it's supposed to be like this, so. And we have the Sun. Oh my god. Okay. Very profound. And you guys have adaptability, Moon in Gemini. Wow. Okay. So so these 3 cards came out in my shuffling process, and I took it as a message for the people that I was shuffling for. And what I said was, if you've been struggling, you know, we have the Ten of Swords, which is an end of a cycle here. A starfish a lot of time can represent shallowness or shallow people. So if you have shallow people in your life, then this may be the end of that cycle for you. The star is about hope, and the Ace of Wands is you're either going to really enjoy these people that come into your life next, or the things that you enjoy and your hobbies are what are going to lead you to these people that you are going to find in your life next, or both. Most likely it's both. And then we have the Sun card here with the little capybara. So you guys have just such a beautiful energy with these cards. When I first saw this Judgment card, I thought maybe you might be getting a call or something, and that maybe this is how you're meeting these new people in your life, because he's on the phone. And I mean, it says police on his shirt, and with police people or police cops, what do you call them? Police reporters? Police, oh my god, officer, okay. With police officers, like, they never know what they're going to hear when they pick up the phone. It could be like, it could literally be anything. Like, it could be high stakes, or it could be completely like low key. Like, they literally never know. So maybe when you get this phone call, it might be something unexpected. But when I saw this Care Bear card is when I was like, wow, this is going to be a really sweet reading, or at least the people that are coming into your life next are going to be very sweet people, because we have tried to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Find a way to be a blessing today. Pay it forward. And there's just, look at this, we have hearts everywhere, and a little heart on this Care Bear too. And we have a rainbow, and a rainbow, like, a rainbow makes me think of these 2 cards. And these cards, even, like, if you look at the swords, there's like an essence of like rainbow to them. Even in the star, it's like you have your reds and your yellows and your greens and your blues. Like, at least if you compare it to this, like this, for example, is like very orange and yellow, and this is very brown and yellow, whereas these are like very colorful. And whenever I see a rainbow, I think of hope, and I think that everything is going to be okay. And you guys might have also been getting these messages for a very, very long time. Like, you might have been seeing positive positive affirmations from the universe for a very long time. So this could be angel numbers, or it could be literal rainbows, anything like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you have been seeing synchronicities, very positive synchronicities, for months and months and months leading up to, you know, your future. And we have make time for fun here. So whatever relationship this is that comes in, and I really do feel like for you guys this is one person specifically, I just think that it's going to be such a beautiful relationship, because this person is really going to want to have fun with you and want to be around you to make you happy. It's the sweetest energy, because it's like you might not have met people, you certainly will not have met anyone like this person before when you meet them. And It's so sweet. Like, I can't even really speak because I just want to sit here and look and smile at the cards. And I just want to sit. I have a Gemini stellium in my chart, and so I talk a lot, but I literally just want to sit in silence, like, and just, like, smile and feel this energy because it's really sweet. And I feel like this person will... I don't want to spoil it for you. Like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I feel like they're gonna open up your world a little bit. We have the fourth house here: home, family, security, roots. So it will definitely feel like they are your family. They'll feel like home to you, and vice versa. With fixed, this is a very, very stable energy. So it says stabilize, maintain, and strengthen. I really see this person bringing you up. Like, I really, really see that for you guys, especially with the pay it forward. Like, I see them bringing you up in all the best ways, and confidence is just going to become so natural and easy for you. It's really a beautiful energy. The moonflower here, which I originally thought was upside down, makes me think that you guys won't really there's something unexpected about this person. I literally thought the flower stands up like this, but then I realized that this part is like that, and then I noticed the bud going up in this direction, and so it actually is this way. So there is definitely like an unexpected aspect to this person that will surprise you. I'm kind of curious about that. Can we get more information on the unexpected aspect, please, Spirit? Just 3 cards, please. Okay, one of them... Okay, never mind. I thought I saw one flip in the... So first, we have 2 that came out. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, actually, maybe I'm just gonna leave it at these 2. And then we have the 9 of Cups. On the back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so what is unexpected about this person? I mean, it might be unexpected how happy they make you. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. I think with this next to the moonflower is all about opening up. It's about showing parts of yourself that you've never really shown to someone else before, and being vulnerable in ways that you might not necessarily be fully comfortable with, like stepping out of your comfort zone and having a good time kind of thing. Because I really like the way this looks when it's right side up, and not as much when it's upside down, but I thought it was this way, and then it was actually this way, and I liked it that way better. So I don't know, I feel like you guys are gonna step out of your comfort zone, and you're gonna be surprised how much fun you're having and how much you like it. And you might be stepping out of your comfort zone in an emotional way or in a physical way with the things you're doing. It really could be anything, but I do see it being in an emotional way for most of you, or at least for most of the situations that you are going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. I just see you guys really growing. With the Hierophant in reverse, you guys may have had a very like strict or serious life for a long time. It might not have been literally strict or serious, but you just may have taken things seriously for whatever reason for a long time. An example of that might be if you don't really feel comfortable in the earth very, very often, and so in order to cope with it, you learn a lot about the world and learn how things work so that you can fit into it better. but it brings this serious energy where you might not have that much fun currently in your current life. Like, I feel like you guys are very fun deep down. Like, you're very fun people. You have so many sides to you. You guys are very adaptable. When this person meets you, they're going to be surprised by how many different things there are to learn about you. It's like they're never going to stop learning about you. And that's something that this person is going to love about you, because they're going to have so much fun with you. And I think that they're going to bring that out in you too. Like, the things they love about you, they're going to bring out in you. And that is, wow, that is such a beautiful message. I wanted to show you guys my flower agate too. Maybe you should get one of these, or maybe your person is going to gift you a flower agate, or you should gift them a flower agate. This is just one of my favorite crystals because I love flowers, and I love how it's transparent and you can literally see into the rock. And yeah, I think maybe in the past, like, you guys never really had people look at you deeply before. Like, no, I don't think anyone has really known you as deeply as this person is gonna know you, and they're gonna be able to see all the parts. So yeah. And with judgment here, I just think it's like Spirit is just saying it is time. Like, whenever this comes into your life, it will be time for you to blossom. Like, I feel like, you know, that the cycles of these old people will be slayed, and like the new cycle is going to be very colorful, to say the least. Like, he's literally like coming, like, just look at his entrance, okay? Just look at his entrance. So yeah, like, this new phase of your life is going to be very bold in itself. It might not necessarily make a bold entrance. Like, I don't really think that's what the message is, but the phase of your life itself, I think, is going to be very, like, it's just gonna hit you like hard and fast. So they might also hit hard and fast. Just kidding. Unless it's a friend, then no. But yeah, that's what I see for you guys. I love that reading. It's so beautiful, so much fun, and I'm really excited for you guys to just experience this for yourself. And love you so much. Let me know if you meet this person, because I'd be super curious to know if these readings are coming true for you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Before you go, I actually have one last message for pile number 2. So I realized this right before I was about to start the next pile, but I think that the message with this being a surprise is that you might not recognize this person when you first meet them. Like, you might not realize that they are like your platonic soulmate or your romantic soulmate or whatever. Like, you might not know. Like, you might just meet them and like you end up really liking them and it's friendly or whatever, and you guys get along, and then like eventually as you get to know them, you're like, wait, you actually look like this? Oh my god, like, you're amazing. Like, you're just like, it's gonna unfold over time. And also we have oh my god, it's literally called Unfold. So you guys are each going to unfold, like, and I just think that's so beautiful. It also says it offers a breathtaking experience when they unfold. Glows in the moonlight, the moonflower encourages us to reveal those aspects of self we might otherwise keep hidden. It symbolizes the beauty we can uncover when we overcome our fear and look inward. You guys, this is going to be such a beautiful relationship. I'm so excited for you. I wish you the very best, and wow, you deserve this love. Whoever this person is for you, whether it is romantic or not, you deserve the love they are going to bring into your life. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you later. Hi, pal number 2, and welcome to your reading today. So it looks like you guys chose the Chariot, and I love this card because I used to watch Friends all the time. This is from the show Friends. I love Jennifer Aniston personally, and her and Ross, they have a really good relationship. Like, I don't know, all the friends have a good relationship, but it's just like they look so happy, especially in this scene. And I can't exactly remember what is going on at this point in Friends, but if I remember correctly, please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think that this is when Ross has a crush on Rachel, but Rachel doesn't know, and they're hanging out and he's helping her do laundry. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's in the earlier season. She just moved in with Monica and he's like teaching her how to do laundry because she doesn't know, like, she's never had to do laundry before in her life. And so and he like has a crush on her, but she doesn't know it, and they just have a good friendship. So I don't know, it's really good vibes, you guys. It's really good vibes. We have self-care, shower, break out the bubbles, do something nice for yourself today, find some quiet, sit in stillness, breathe, put your problems on pause, you deserve a break. Yeah, I think this person is just they're gonna feel like a break for you, like catching a break, but in the best way. Like, we have, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. That's like the deck, but the sign is choose people who are good for your mental health. Oh wow, yeah, I just think this person is gonna be really good for your mental health. Like, a little bit more backstory on this because I love Friends, but Rachel she was originally supposed to get married to a guy named Barry, and he was rich, and he was like a dentist, and his family was in very good, they were very friendly with her family, and her family's like a wealthy family in New York. And on the day of her wedding, she leaves Barry at the altar because he doesn't make her happy, and she realized that she doesn't want to be with Barry. But her dad said that if she leaves Barry, then she's gonna get cut off, and she's not gonna have his financial support anymore. And so she decides to move in with Monica and Ross. Ross is Monica's brother, and they have a friend group with Joey and Chandler. But it's like she left a situation and she took this really big risk, and she found a group of people that are lifelong friends. And her and Ross, I don't want to spoil it, but they do end up together in the end. And it's Ross and Rachel, they're a little bit off and on. I'm not saying that you guys are going to be off and on, but whether you know the story or not, at the end of the day, they're really good for each other's mental health. And look how happy Rachel looks in this. And this is just days after she walked out on her wedding, and that's supposed to be usually most people might be crying. So it's I just think the people are gonna come in and they're gonna make anything feel like it isn't a problem anymore. Whoever these people or person is. We have mutable, adjust, bring into transition, and learn. And I really do feel like this might be multiple people for you guys, because here we have people, and then we have a friends reference, which is a big group. We have mutable, which is very changeable, it's lots of different energies. Oh my god, your flower is stuck to. We have exaltation, being placed in a good environment to improve the ordinary. Oh my god, what? I cannot make this up. Basically, exaltation is it's where you thrive, basically. Bro, I love that. I really love that. I'm gonna do the flower last. So this is your archetype. We have the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. Does anyone know what that means or what this means? I would love to know. Actually, that's a Lilith, and I can't remember what that is. It's not the retrograde symbol, right? No, it's not. I'm not sure what that means though. Yeah, let me know. I love to learn about symbols. But we have the High Priestess, and we have, for your tarot cards, the Seven of Swords, dun dun dun, with the spider. We have the Four of Swords. Wow, interesting. We have the Tower. Oh my god. Your guys' tarot cards are like a very interesting vibe. And you have the Two of Wands. We have Patience. Oh, okay, that kind of explains all of this. Jupiter in Virgo. That cat is really drawing my attention. You guys might meet this people traveling, because that reminds me of the Sphinx in Cairo, in Egypt. Actually, are the pyramids in Cairo? I'm not sure, but, or the Sphinx? It's probably not. Anyways, we have the daffodil. Oh, self-love. Daffodil is a flower that I used to know growing up. Like, I don't think I would have been able to see it in a garden and point it out and be like, that's a daffodil. But I knew the name, so it's kind of, it's nostalgic for me. Maybe these people will feel like nostalgic for you in a good way. So, historically associated with the Greek myth of Narcissus, I know that that's like a woman in Greek mythology, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. Daffodil teaches us lessons of hubris. For healing to be effective and sustainable, we must love ourselves, even the unsightly, imperfect parts. This requires time to intently spend reflecting on who we are and how we got here. This type of introspection is different than making convenient choices, largely driven by immediacy and ego. How do you define the difference between hubris and self-love? Okay, wow, I really like that message. So let me just get it started off here for you guys. Usually the readings I do are like around 15 minutes per pile, and I literally just spent 7 minutes and I just finished putting all your cards out. Like, that is unusual for me. So I definitely think that this has been slow coming for you guys. Like, I think that not only has this group of people that you're meant to meet been it's not only are they coming in somewhat slowly, or you may have already had patience for a very long time about this, but yeah, that's that. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. That's like the only thing I was gonna say. You might have, like, it's a process. It definitely seems like this has been a process. But also the people that are in your life now, they may be getting down on your mental health, or the people that have been in your life for the past few years. And this does not even have to be the people you're closest to. Like, it also could just be the environments you have been in the last few years have not really felt like the kind of loving relationships that make you feel good. Yeah, to say the least. So I feel like it's a little bit of a long time coming for you guys. Let me know if that is true. But what the message here is, Spirit is partly saying that this is necessary that it takes this long, because there are a lot of steps to the process. With mutable here, I'm also getting, we have so many moving parts in this universe, and each of you and your friends and your soulmate friends, they are meant to you guys each have a very clear purpose in this life. You each have your own things that are important for you to understand and get done before you meet each other. So you guys are kind of like doing the work in separate areas, and then you're gonna come together and meet each other. And with the High Priestess here, I love this archetype that this came out when I was shuffling for you guys, because it was, I looked at the archetype like right after I said that I thought this was gonna be a group of people. And it's funny because I was like, what kind of archetype would even best represent our group of people? Like, I was curious to see what was going to come out, and then High Priestess came out, and I was a little bit confused. But now I'm like, okay, I get it, and it really makes sense, because I feel like each of you and each of your friends, including you guys have a very deep knowledge about the universe, and most likely spirituality, and who you are at your core, and what is your life purpose. Like, these things are very important to you all. Whether or not you speak about them, you're very knowledgeable about it, and I think that you guys are going to be able to meet each other on a really similar level. But it's not just in that intellectual way, it's in a way that is really fun and makes you feel really good and really happy. With this card here, we have self-love. So I'm also getting that finding your way to these people is meant to be a journey. The spider always makes me think of building a web slowly but surely. It takes them a very long time to weave a web, right? And it's like they'll start over here, and they'll go over here, and they'll go over here, and they'll go here and here and here and here. One of my favorite YouTube channels for tarot reading is Lexi the Leo, and Lexi always talks about this, where she says with the spider, you never know, you can't really tell what the end goal is going to be when you see them like going in all of these random directions, and it's like when you look at them building a web, you can never really tell what the web is going to look like when it finishes. But when it finishes, it's like this perfectly symmetrical, beautiful, perfectly crafted web, and it's their home. And yeah, I always, when I think of spiders, I think of slowly but surely. It's like you don't really know where you're going, but everything is building together, and all the pieces are clicking together perfectly. And when it's finished in the end, it will be the most perfectly masterfully crafted thing. And I think the universe is really crafting the most perfect situation for you guys to thrive. These people are meant to bring out the very best in you, in both the way that you feel and the person that you are. And right here, this is probably my favorite part of the entire reading, was the exhaustion, and where it says being placed in a good environment to improve the ordinary. So I just think that you guys are really going to like come into who you really are. Like, these people are just going to, they're just going to bring you up even more than you imagined that you could have. The reason I'm holding up the card right now is because if you want to know what your exalted sign is, it says on the card here. So we have the sun, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, the moon, Jupiter, Mercury, and I'm sorry, that's Venus, and that's Mercury, and that is Saturn at the end. So exhaustion is basically when you have your sign in that planet, it is exalted, and it becomes exalted, and it's in a place where it's going to thrive. So Aries, for example, it thrives under the sun. Pisces and Aquarius thrive under Venus. Taurus thrives under the moon. Gemini and Cancer under Jupiter. We have Capricorn and Sagittarius under Mars. Leo and Virgo under Mercury. Libra under Saturn, and Scorpio under Uranus. So if you guys were curious about what sign you're exalted in, that is a little list for you. But I think that when you meet these people, you're going to understand why everything happened the way that it did, and you're going to feel very clear, and you're going to feel very solid in who you are and where you stand in the world. I think that they're going to really help you be very stable in yourself as a person, and you're going to have so much more love for yourself after meeting these people. Yeah, it's a very beautiful message. I love this for you guys. And also, meeting these people in itself has been a self-love journey, and that's another thing that this card was talking about, and that it taught me, is that, I mean, my eyes are being drawn to like the mountains here, and look at this, like you have a winding path through all these coral and mountain, and it's almost impossible to see everything. This also reminds me of a card in a deck that I do not have with me right now, but the card is called The Lonely Journey of the Priestess, and you actually have the High Priestess here, which is really interesting, but it has the same depiction of a line being drawn through these mountains and then a woman at the bottom, and it's called The Lonely Journey of the Priestess, and it talks about how she fights through everything alone, and she goes through all of these things alone and transforms in order to bring beauty to the world around her, and everywhere she stepped on her path was better after she left it. And it's like a solo journey. So I feel like you guys have maybe been on a solo journey for a long time. You may have been really tired for a long time, and I think these people are going to bring you energy. And you may have faced a lot of people that were not fully authentic with you in the past, or you may have faced people that you didn't feel like you could be authentic around in the past, and it brought you exhaustion. And I just think that your time when you meet these people is going to come to a close. So it will not be Lonely Journey of the Priestess anymore, but you do have that journey before you meet these people, and I think you're probably in that journey right now. And Spirit is saying have patience. We have a lot of flowers here blooming, so it takes flowers a long time to bloom. Not necessarily a long time, because it doesn't take forever, but it's a slow process. Like if you were to, for example, sit in front of a flower that is just a bud and just watch it, it's not going to bloom immediately. It's going to take probably days for it to bloom. And if you were to just sit there and watch it the whole time, you probably will go crazy. So it's like, if you guys are just sitting and waiting for this to happen, you're going to go crazy. Same thing, but it inevitably, no matter what you are doing, it is blooming, and you are blooming. And with the High Priestess, I just feel like you guys are very like smart people. I mean, we have the Chariot here, so I feel like this is coming in for you next. I think that there's an emphasis here on this has taken a long time, but it is coming in for you now, and it's coming in for you soon. And let it bloom on its own time, I think is the message. I'm gonna grab a couple of extra cards about who are these people, Spirit. Tell me, who are these people, and how will they make my pile number 2 feel? We have first the Page of Wands, and I kind of want to just get the back of the deck energy. Oh my god, we have the 3 of Swords, and we also have the King of Swords. Interesting. I don't want to say like either Spirit is calling you to let go of someone from your past that you think about and it brings you pain to think about it, or someone from your past still thinks about you and it brings them pain. That was the message with that. But the final card we have is, wow, the 6 of Cups, which is actually probably my favorite card in the entire deck. And we have the Hermit in reverse. Oh my god, so you guys have definitely been hermiting. Y'all have been hermiting. Like, it's apparent, and I am sorry. But the Hermit is soon going to, I mean, you guys are just going to completely transform. You are just going to completely transform into the Page of Wands when you meet these people, and your Hermit phase is going to end. And when I flipped the deck over, this was in reverse, and so yeah, your Hermit phase is going to fade away, and you're not going to be Hermit anymore. And I do really think this is multiple people, and you're going to have multiple people in your life. They're going to have so many different interests, and it's just going to be amazing. It's just going to be absolutely wonderful. They might also open up a lot of avenues of your life for you. You might get a lot of opportunities through these people. Yeah, I really see your career being like very positively impacted as well. You also might meet them through career, through your passions and endeavors. We have a lot of fiery energy here. These people might be very fiery people, in the best way possible, obviously. And I see you really feeling like loved in the way that you deserve to be loved, and loved in a very authentic way. I think the reason that this card is so beautiful with the Six of Cups is because it's children showing kindness to one another. And with children, there's almost like this purity of love and purity of emotion. And I just think that you guys, my nose is actually itching right now, my face is itching, but I just think that you guys are really going to find like a pure love with these people. And I really think it's going to be a friendship love. And you guys are just going to explore so much together. I mean, you guys might travel to Egypt, because that kind of looks like your Egypt, and that made me think of Egypt, which is kind of a very random and specific message. Also, this looks like you might travel to Europe or something with those houses. It kind of looks like Europe to me. But yeah, you might travel together, but you also are just like, you guys are gonna have hobbies together. Like, you're gonna learn so much from these people and do so much with them. And I see you all being very, you each have your hands in different pots, like each you and all your friends. So you guys are gonna be able to hold conversations across all areas of life and interests, and it's gonna be an elite like, it's just, you guys are special, and I think it's really loving, and I think that is going to be just the thing that you needed, almost kind of like a missing puzzle piece to your life. And I think you're really gonna find who you are. And I just saw 2222 on the timer. It's 22 minutes and 22 seconds. So we have the High Priestess at 2. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Also, 222 adds up to 6, and we have the 6 of Cups right there and the 2 of Wands. Anyways, I love you guys, and I think that you're in for a treat. You deserve it. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment down below when you meet these people, or I don't know, like, if you guys have any recommendations for my channel, let me know. But yeah, bye. Thanks for watching pile 2. Also, I have a final message for pile number 2. I always do this, where like I think of something later and I want to add to the reading, but your guys' final message is it came to me when I saw this. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it, which that was the card. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think that maybe for a long time you guys have been skeptical whether or not this will even happen for you, and whether or not you're ever even going to meet people that you're able to have fun with and that you do love and that love you too. I think it's been a hard journey, if I had to guess, and I feel like you guys have been knocked down a lot of times with friendships and with people, and I don't know, it's kind of hitting close to home for me. But I think, yeah, it might be hard. Like, there may have been a point, or you may be at a point where it's like part of you doesn't even really expect this to come in, because you don't think that it would ever happen for you. Like, each of these readings has really surprised me in the most beautiful way so far, And I'm losing my words. I'm so sorry. I'm just losing track of my mind. And what I meant to say was that if you're waiting for a sign, like, this is it, because you are meant to have beautiful friendships and beautiful relationships in your life. You are not meant to feel like you're on the sidelines. You are not meant to feel turmoil in your relationships forever. Whatever it is for you, and I just saw 111, like, you are meant to have beautiful relationships in your life, and you want to have beautiful relationships in your life because it's your destiny. Like, you were always meant to be loved and be supported and have a community. And I'm just so sorry that you've had to go so long without experiencing that. But I think that Spirit wants to just say that this is a sign that this is coming for you, and it will come for you, and that is a guarantee. And we're moving into new earth, and you guys are really going to flourish because you deserve it, and you're light workers, and you've been doing the work. And yes, you're a special person, and it takes longer for special people to find their people, but I think that a self-love journey is just going to lead you there, and it's going to lead you to these people. So just focus on your self-love, focus on activities that you love and that make you feel happy, and you guys are going to have all the most amazing things come in for you. Thank you so much for staying with this message. I just saw 222 again. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I am so excited. I just got hit with like a massive wave of excitement because these last couple of readings have just been amazing. Like, I've just been surprised in the most beautiful ways by these readings. And yeah, I was actually kind of nervous, like, to do this reading, like the pile number 3 specifically, because I always take a break in between my second to last pile and my last pile because I get tired, and so I take a little break. And I don't know, I just started to get nervous. But then the second, like, I came on the screen, I was just really excited. So wow, get grounded. This is one of my favorite cards because I just love the colors. Meditate, go into nature, salt bath. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. Oh my gosh, I love that. I honestly, like, I feel like I kind of needed to hear that message. Okay, so now we have detriment. Oh my gosh, this is crazy because the last pile had exaltation, which is kind of the same theme as this. Detriment. Learn new rules and adapt yourself to them. Interesting. And you guys have an extra astrology card. We have Sagittarius. Open your mind, travel, connect, grow, give meaning. And we have Venus. Relational, emotional, love, pleasures, beauty, creativity, the lover, the girlfriend. Okay. The person coming into your life might be a Sagittarius, or they might have Sagittarius energy, but I don't know yet. We'll see. And this could be anyone, like, it doesn't have to be like romantic. Oh my god. Right as I say that, of course, your archetype is the Lovers. Okay, and it's right under the 2 of Cups. So this is definitely a relationship reading. It's definitely a romantic reading. And we also have Venus here. So it's definitely a romantic reading. We have the Hermit. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I love this card. Wow, you guys have really beautiful cards. Like, these are all really beautiful cards. You have the 6 of Pentacles. That is really sweet. That is a really sweet energy. You have the 4 of Cups. Wow, look at all the stars. Kind of reminds me of Disneyland. No? Do you guys see what I mean? Like, You know those like shows they do at Disneyland at night? And like there's just lights everywhere. And it's like a celebration. Kind of like the Four of Wands a little bit. And we have the Queen of Swords. Look at that little bird. So peaceful. Okay. Your guys' energy is a lot harder for me to tap into, to be honest. We also have Venus in Gemini with flattery. And we have ginkgo, stability. Sorry, ginkgo. Ginkgo. Is it upside down? Maybe, I guess it grows upside down. Oh my god. Because I thought that it was like that. Stability. Ginkgo biloba is one of the oldest known plant species living on Earth. Unique to this wise tree is the ability to live in highly disturbed landscapes, on the edge of a river, in cliff rocks, or eroded soil. Resolute in the face of disturbance, ginkgo offers us lessons filled with perseverance, composure, and hope. When someone tries to take you off course, what tools do you possess that will offer solid footing or stability to avoid collapse? You guys, I was getting a weird energy, not about you, but just like from the cards. No, not from the cards. I love my cards. Like, my cards are literally perfect. What I mean is, there is this, like, ungrounded energy with you, and it's, like, really hard for me to understand what your pile is about, to be honest. But I think that this person is meant to ground you, whoever is coming into your life. I think, is that true? Is that even true? Are you guys with someone right now? Like, do you have a partner already? Or, I'm just so confused. Okay, why don't we grab a couple of clarifier cards, Spirit? Just please, in any way, can you help me better understand? They're saying to use the 90s Oracle. Okay, you guys are in for a treat because these cards are so entertaining. So Spirit, can you please help me better understand the energy of this reading? What is going on exactly? First of all, we have okay big baller. What is going on, please? I'm gonna take a moment, shuffle my cards, because I wasn't planning on using this deck, so it's not fully shuffled. So I'm gonna take a second, fully shuffle it, and then I will come back. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand your guys' energy a lot better now. As I'm shuffling these cards, there's a lot of messages about, like, something is incoming, something is coming in, and that's why you need to ground yourself. You're going to have a lot of different energies thrown into your life soon, or not in a scary way. It's like new things are coming for you. You're ready for this, but you should get grounded. And also, look at these leaves. There's a lot of them. A lot of different things are growing for you right now. There are a lot of different areas of your life are thriving for you, coming in soon. Not just a person is coming into your life. What is coming into your life is love energy. That is what the message is. And love energy, it can be, and probably honestly will be, accompanied with a person, but it also is going to affect every area of your life, in a sense that every area of your life is going to have love growing out of it. You are going to experience a lot of abundance. This is a huge message. And now I'm starting to understand why I was nervous before giving this message, because it is a big message. And I was sensing like a more intense energy than normal. Wow, we have expect a message that just kind of was sliding out, and literally on the back is incoming message. Also, like, I just saw that it says sure Jan, like in like a, what is the word, like a fuck, what is that word where you're like joking, but you're saying something as if you mean it when you're being like, oh my, why is my vocabulary so fucked? when you're, bruh, I don't even know, it doesn't matter, but okay, we have hostesses. Is that really what for you guys? Like, is that really your card? And okay, big baller. Oh shit, that was the one I saw when I first we also have be extra mindful of your words. Okay, I don't know, I'm really confused to be honest. This is just even more confusing. I love this card though, ho-hos, because we got a little girl twerking over there. Okay, big baller. Ho-ho hostess. Are you guys a ho-ho hostess? Because one message I'm getting is maybe you are, you know, like this big baller, whatever, or maybe this is the energy you are coming into and you're going to attract a lot of people, and some of them are going to be really good for you and others you're just gonna blow off. I don't know. Honestly, I'm even more confused than when I started. Also, I just split the deck and I see shoot your shot, G. So I think there are probably going to be a lot of people interested in you. And I think that, okay, I get it. It's fair to say, it's easy to say, it's the truth that you guys are going to be attracting a lot of people in this next phase of your life. You're going to be a very attractive. Spirit is gifting you with love energy. There's a woman on TikTok and her username is Lady of the Forest 444. I highly recommend that you check out her channel if you feel called, but she basically does angel messages. Her name is Cindy, and I read her book. I love her book. Basically, she talks about the birth of love energy coming in soon for some light workers. And I see that you guys are a light worker, most likely. You may have been in your detriment for a long time. What a detriment is it's a sign that does not work well with your, it's like when an astrology placement does not work well with a planet, basically. So these are each of the detriments. So for example, Aquarius is in its detriment when it's in the sun, because the sun is meant to be seen and meant to shine, and Aquarius has different values, that kind of thing. So I see that you guys have been in your detriment in a lot of different situations. You have been placed in situations that were very hard for you to thrive and very hard for you to overcome, to say the least. But despite that, you have grown and you have flourished because you are a light worker, and Spirit is gifting you the gift of love energy sometime soon in your life. I think that is what the Six of Pentacles is in reference to, because when I first saw this, I was like, wow, that is such a beautiful energy, and it's about giving. You are being gifted something that is the most precious gift you can receive other than life itself from Spirit. And I know that it sounds dramatic, but if you if you're curious about love energy and the birth of love energy, you can always check out Cindy and her book or her channel. This is not sponsored. I do not know her in real life, but I feel like her work is it's really helped me a lot. It's really hit very close to home for me, and it is very informative. Her angels are very informative about what is going on Earth at this time. So if that is something that interests you, I would definitely direct you in that to her. But the birth of love energy, I can see, is going to affect many different areas of your life in a positive way. It's kind of like this big boom or this big bang. Sagittarius is an expansive energy, and with Jupiter we have luck. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So it's also kind of like an arrow. So when this hits your life, it is going to be a huge expansion. A lot of luck is going to come in for you, and love is going to just be around in your life in all areas. Whether or not you are ho-ho, it's up to you. Like, do what you want. Either way, you're going to have a lot of options, is what Spirit is saying. The people coming into your life next are that the next phase of your life, a lot of people are going to be drawn to you. That is the message. So it's not just one person, it's not a group of people, it's like a collective is coming into your life, basically. You guys, this, for some of you, this could be related to social media, and maybe a lot of people are going to be interested in your presence on social media. I do not think that's the message for everyone, but if that resonates with you and if that is something that you have been working towards, then I think that that is true for you. Whoever resonates with it, I'm sure that's true for. We have all about them pentacles, so you guys are going to be making a lot of money. You're definitely going to attract a lot of abundance in all areas. We have Mr. Salty. I'm kind of just randomly like opening the deck, but we have Mr. Salty here, which I think that some people from your past or some people might feel a little bit salty about all the abundance, but you don't need to pay attention to them. We have, but I ordered the steak though. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. Where did it go? Never mind. I don't know what happened to that one. But, yeah. Sweet surprise coming in 3, 2, 1. Can I get 2 more of these cards, Spirit? Because clearly I am just very interested in your message. You know you got the juice, right? And we also have like peas and carrots. Yes, this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. Among the collective of people that are going to be drawn to you, there will be one person in particular. We have S&P for salt and pepper here. There will be one person in particular that is going to kind of like stand out, I guess, and they will be your soulmate, basically. We have the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and Venus. So yeah, I really see that what you guys have been dreaming for and waiting for with the 4 of Cups here, your biggest dreams, I feel like it's going to be hidden within all these people that are going to be drawn to you, and you're going to have all these things bursting at the same time. Spirit is saying, you know you got the juice, right? You are amazing. You're going to be able to handle all of this perfectly, and eventually it will be revealed to you who your person is. For now, just get grounded, and for now, just do your best to get grounded and remember that you can handle anything. Remember how far you have come, and remember that you are the one that did the work to bring yourself here, and congratulate yourself. Enjoy this time in your life. I love you guys so much, and this is a very special message. It's not, I usually say, wow, this is such a beautiful message, such an interesting message. Your guys' message is a very special message. It's very like, I feel like it's like I can't press too hard, like it's very light, and it feels like a gift that I'm able to even see this. Like, it feels like I have been gifted the opportunity to tell you about the birth of love in your life, and that this is less of a tarot reading and more of a real monumental shift that is going to happen. And I personally feel honored, and thank you for letting me read your energy. Also 11:11 on the timer, but the question today was, who is coming into your life next? So I do just about this person, the salt to your pepper, like, who is this person that what is just a little bit more about them, or how are they going to make you feel? Can I get a couple of cards to answer that question, please, Spirit? First of all, we have, I just noticed green and pink here for the heart chakra. So I think this is going to be a very loving connection, to say the least. The universe is telling me we have the Ace of Wands in reverse on the back of the deck. So you guys have not met this person yet. Yeah, you do not know this person at this time. We also have the Seven of Cups. To be honest, I can't remember whether I picked it up and it was reversed or not, so I have no idea. I also am being told to look more closely at these two cards. So, I mean, this card, first of all, is just such a beautiful energy. I mean, we all love being on vacation, right? I think this is from Greece, and so I never actually realized that this was from Greece until now. I might be wrong, but I think it is from Greece. But basically, when Sandy and whoever he is, when they go back to their high school, there's this scene where they're telling all their friends about what their summer was like, and that they met the love of their life over the summer, and they spent all their time together and had the best time of their life. And there's like this song that, what song is that? Can you guys let me know in the comments? I can't remember. Anyways, I'm sure you know. It's like Sandy, she's on the bleachers and she's singing about her summer. And they're talking about how it was like the time of their life. Like their life just flew by. And I think that you guys are going to look back on this time in your life when it comes in. You're going to look back in a very fond way. You're going to look back on it like, wow, everything went perfectly in my life at that time. Like it was just smooth sailing, but like in the best, most exciting way. And you're also spending it with the love of your life. And it's just, I think you're just going to look back at this time period that's coming in for you in a very beautiful, beautiful way. I really hope I explained that right. I don't know if I did. We also have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like it will be a very powerful connection. I mean, he's a superhero and he's very strong and he has a star on his heart. I think you guys are either going to wear your heart on your sleeve, or you have the universe in your heart, and you have everything in your heart. It's just a very loving connection between two people that love the earth very much, and you have a lot of love to give each other. We have a lot of triangles I've been seeing today. I don't know if the other triangles, oh yes, here we are. Triangle is a conduit of energy. Here we have, and this is the symbol of fire. Yeah, so very passionate. Triangles are meant to create energy and connect the earth with the divine, and the divine energy comes and flows through them. So whatever that means to you. Also, we have lots and lots of spirit guides around. Lots and lots of spirit guides. This is a very fated connection with the water and the tropical, that is not a tropical location, but with the beach. I think that you guys, there's a very spiritual energy to the ocean, and I just think that you guys are going to have a very spiritual energy and essence around you when you meet this person and when you're with this person. It's like the whole divine is with you too. It's truly a gift from the universe. Like this feels like it's like a gift from, I want to say, I don't know, have you guys ever heard of the Grand Council? It feels like a gift from the Grand Council, the spiritual Grand Council. Like it just feels very important that you meet this person. You might be one of the same, two of the same. Like we have Gemini energy here, so you might flatter each other. It's like you look at them and you see yourself in their eyes, kind of thing. Wow, that is just lovely. I didn't even read these yet. We have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. with this person is really going to help you move on from everything that ever hurt you. I see very bright future ahead with both of you. You might travel with this person. There are trees everywhere. Whatever trees mean to you, you and this person are going to have a special connection to nature together, and that is very apparent, especially with grounding. You are going to either feel more grounded with this person, either you use nature to get grounded, or you guys are going to spend a lot of time in nature, getting grounded just as an after effect of being together or being in nature. A lot of travel too, so you might not just be hiking, like you might actually, I see a lot of beaches, a lot of water, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're by water. The Knight of Swords looks like he's running out of a desert towards trees. Yeah, I see a lot of trees, like a lot of greenery. A lot of greenery and like, yeah. It's nice. It's really nice. And we have flowers here. This person is going to really fight for you, and they're going to really believe in you, stand up for you, and their words will benefit you. They're going to help you, and I almost want to say they're going to help you find your flock. Like, I see all these little birds up here. Yeah, I don't know. This person might help lead you to a community. That's a message for some of you. It's not necessarily a message for all of you. Yeah. Also, we have butterflies. This person is going to transform with you. And what I'm really getting with this is when this person makes decisions, they will consider you. Always. When this person does anything, they will always have your very best interest in mind. And this person is very considerate of you and very fun person as well. There's a lot of fiery and watery, yeah, a lot of fiery and watery energy. So it's a deep love and a lot of passion. And with all the nature, I think what you guys are moving towards is stability together. I do not see stability at the beginning of this relationship. I'm not saying that your life will be unstable. I'm just saying that you will build stability with this person over time. Together with this person, you will move in the direction towards stability. And that is your message today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved this reading. This was a wonderful message. I'm so excited for you, wishing you the best. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the likes button and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in another reading. Goodbye. Also, I just saw this. Okay, big baller. I think this person is really gonna hype you up. Like, they're gonna make you feel so good about yourself. They're gonna make you feel so good. So, love you guys. See you later.